welcome back, Fallout Fanatics, to another episode of... We're building something here in Vault 88. We got a tractor. We got our gnomes. Finally found a gnome. So, oh jeez, that guy's had a rough day. Now we're gonna go for a little blue dude. Here's the gnome as requested. Of course, now I can't get in here. There we go. Alright. Turn him around. Oh, look at that. Gets right into the chair perfectly. Nice. And now, oh, nope. I guess I'll move him about. You see, now he's one with the tractor, but... Alright. So there's the gnome. You know what? We're going to put another one right here. He's about to get run over. I don't know. Let's see, what else we got in here? Had another odd request. What was that? Oh, look at that. Oh. Didn't know that was in there. And... Oh, radar dish. Okay. Got some weights. Yeah, not seeing what I was looking for. I don't know. We'll maybe come back to that. I did have a request for Jangles the Moon Monkey as well. Maybe at some point we'll incorporate him here in the garden or somewhere. I don't know. Okay, so in the last video, we started building this whole big thing here. And we got one big giant room. I don't know if I'm going to keep all of the room. I might actually, like, cut it off maybe here or something and be done with it. Because otherwise we're going to have, like, a huge room up there that I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. And then I also, of course, mentioned that I had no plans to do anything with the train station. And then, of course, somebody said I should do something with the train station. I should rebuild it or something. So I might. We'll come back to it. I did come in at one point and cleaned out everything to make it look nice and new and spanky. So we might do something. Took the right tunnel. I did! Sweet. Alright, so let's have a gander at this. Move our lights up here. There we go. Of course, now they're low, but when we first put them in, they seemed high because the room slopes down. So, okay. I think I'm going to shift all my focus onto getting this room done. And then decide what the heck I'm going to do with the rest of this space up here. And I have to decide too. Actually, you know, I probably could use all that space and put all the jail cells up there and then do the shooting range down here. Which I guess would make more sense to have it down here. So, alright. I guess we can keep all this space up here. Okay, let's get out of there. And let's go into SOE. Get some more walls. And we're going with the blue ones. Okay. Turn my highlighting back on so I can see where I have to work here. Okay. Let's... Really? Let me pick that guy. Let's put wall there. Let's see if I can make this happen. We're gonna need probably a curved wall. Just to line that up, which that looks pretty darn good. Now, let's see if we can get half wall connected and see how terrible that... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Shoot. Yeah, this is going to be quite the predicament. Let's see. Well, let's do that for now. Then let's take that, that. Why, I have no idea. Oh, we got it in place. Alright. So, probably get rid of that guy. And we're just going to boop this guy over as best we can. Just keep booping until it matches up. Okay. And... oh, jeez, that thing is wonky like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to... do have another idea that might make this a little simpler. Let's see. Let's put one here on this corner. So let's take that out for the moment. And oh, I forgot you stupid like that. Okay, let's just do that. Let's get a half wall. I can get him to no. You're getting in my way. Really don't need that guy. Let's just do that. There we go. Nope. There we go. Okay. Cheese and crackers. Now. We're on the line, so let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. And let's see. I know we do have these angled walls, but they're huge. So I don't want to use those, but I'm thinking maybe we can kind of do something like that. Or, no, that was not my plan. Hang on. We're going to grab a half wall and turn off our snapping for the moment. And try to build something like this. So let's get you tightly. And let's turn you a little bit like so. That might work. Let's turn our snapping back. Except that's the wrong textured wall. But that's okay. So we're just doing that, and then we can get rid of that. And then do that. Exit. This is going to be so wonky. Let's take you out. And you up for the moment. I'll get a full-size guy in here. Let's see. You're going to do that. So we're still going to have to walk a wall over there. So we're going to put a hole in there. Just to minimize this as much as possible. This is going to be so janky. All because this thing is so janky. So something like that. Bird ear. Get it in there. Okay. And yeah, no matter where we go, we're gonna end up with something wonky. So let me turn my snapping back on. Let's get a curved wall. Maybe we can save this after all. Go in about there, then close it off. Do we even need to go that big? No, I think I'll just stick with it since I already did all that. Alright, so let's get that there, and that like that. Nice. That's actually kind of trippy looking. Alright, let's close this off. Oh wait. That there. All the way down here. Eesh. Alright. Cool. And then once we put in the rest of our floor/ceiling pieces, should be good. So let's go ahead and just put these off. Way to the bar. So we can get some form of normalcy. Yeah, I saw the stripes and whatnot. I don't care. We're just throwing them in there. Alright. There. Looking much better. Oh, let's grab this guy before he gets disappeared. Nice. Alright. Got a nice big open office space here for the reception desk or whatever you want to call it. Cool. Okay, now. Should make some hallways, I think. Or something. Let's see. Maybe I should cut this off and go straight across here. Alright, let's... I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing this by the seat of my pants. As per usual. That's not really true. A lot of times I actually do have some form of a plan. Yes, we will be putting in stairs at some point too. Now let's just get in there. Start blocking off some sections to do something. We'll put a door here. Nice. And then thinking maybe here. There. Block this off here. Put a door here. That gives us a little cubby hole. Maybe we'll make that a bathroom or something. That's not a bad idea. Alright. Put you down a little bit. Close that off like so. Actually, yeah, we can keep going across. Nice. Okay. And then going straight across that way. That could work. Okay. Let's leave that up there. And put that there. And we'll do a half wall. That should help. Boom! Close it off. Perfect. Yeah, I knew what I was doing. I just pretend to be a dummy. Not really. Okay. So... Alright, so that's a space. Oops. Do that. We can maybe make this into offices. Got a lot of space in this freaking thing. So back here is going to be all, like, the jail stuff. So... we can... let's see. I don't want to do that. I think... oh, cheese and crackers. It has been so long since I used the jail stuff. I think there's something... no, it's in, like, Homemaker or CDC, I think. Let's see. Bricks... warehouse... metal... nope. Must be CBC then, I think. Or is it under fences? Actually, I think it might be... metal, not those, obviously. Yeah, on one of these it is under fences, but it's like security fences or something. Maybe it was home wrecker. Let's go back into here. Fences. Covenant, no, that's a bit over. There we go, jail cells. And then you have, boom, these guys here. And these guys here. Which, really, they don't want to snap to these floors. They do snap to each other. Do that. Let's see, let's see. How do I want to build this now? I might have to take this whole section out right here, because this is just not going to work. So, let's do that. I can leave that. We'll just move these guys over. Over! Did it. There we go. We'll leave the floors in place for now. And... I'm not going to need... one. There we go. I don't know why that wasn't working. Throw that guy there. Perfecto. Okay, that's better. No, we'll leave that section maybe as put some more offices and security stuff there, I think. And okay. Perfect. Now, I need to save, because I haven't saved in a while. At all. Since we started this, it's been about 15 minutes. Alright, so we're going to put in a friendly floor to get us going, hopefully. Put that in place for now. Fences. Security. There we go. See, now they snap. Yeah, I guess I'll just make a whole bunch of little individual-y cells. So we'll just pop a bunch of doors in place. About there? Nah, we'll stop it there, I think. And then we'll have to close off the sides, so we're gonna need our helper floor again. Well, we can do that. And pick up... We'll just do this. This will make life easier. Put in... Huh. That's... What happened? That's really weird. I don't know... Because this is off all the way here by the end. I guess these are a little bit bigger? That's... weird. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for now, let me just get some more floors in place. So we can get these locked in, and then we'll come back. Alright, fences. Mar. 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 Yeah, that is really weird. I guess these doorways are bigger? Weird. I never noticed that before. Huh. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that though, so we're gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna turn off my snapping. And we're gonna do this. Just to get this to look right. Yeah, let's do the same for this one then. Let's just put that on over. If I'd known this was going to happen, I would have just free-placed all these to begin with. Okay, take that out. This one's pretty darn close. And that one should be fine, I think. Alright, let's put our... turn our surface snapping on. That's just been... Oh yeah, that would help too. There we go. Okay, we got some crusty jail cells. I'm not worried about the roofs, because once I put in the regular roof, they'll fit in perfectly fine. Alright, let's do another quick survey. Perfect. Alright, now we're going back to SOE to get our floors back in place. There. Here we go. Up. Like it never happened. Cool. Alright. Now. Do I want to do more jail cells? Or is that enough? I don't want to go all the way to the weird corner. That's just gonna... Plus it's gonna end up uneven. Yeah, that's not gonna work. If I do more, I suppose I could put some more over here. Put like 2 there, maybe 2 here. Or do I really not need that many? I might even just like keep shrinking this room. Maybe close it off like... Nah, I don't know. Okay. Let's get to decorating this. I think... Actually, you know what? I think... S'mores has it too. Let's see. Beds. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That bad boy. It doesn't snap to the wall, though. think like CVC has that same bed. Let's find out. Beds. Other. There it is. There's, yeah, actually it goes right to the wall. So, let's see. We'll put them there. And here. Do the same thing over. Aw. You might be wondering why am I putting it so far over instead of centered, because I gotta put toilets in here too. So we're gonna put toilets like right there for all of them. Cool. Alright. Now, need some toilets. Over here, thinking furniture. There we go, bathroom. Toilets, surface snap. Actually, no, yeah, let's leave the grid snapping. Let's turn off the highlighting so we can... Yeah, we want some... There we go. That's the bad boy right there. Did I turn off the grid snapping? I did. Turn that back on. One there. 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 And there we go. We have jail cells. That's all you really need. Of course, we got to put the doors on it, which we're about to do. Fences. Oh, yeah, it's in home wrecker, you dummy. Fences. There we go. There we go. Let's see. We got. Really? These don't snap? What the fudge? Wait, what are you doing? I want to be difficult like that. That's so weird. What has something to do with the floor? Well, let's move the floor. No. Okay. Let's put it back then. And then we'll have to try and get it to lock in place. Of course, it's backwards, which means my thing is backwards. Okay. Let's just do that. Let's see, which door are you? Are you the one that opens? I kind of like the sliding ones better. Just because it's so cool. What the fudge? I hate that when you exit your menu real quick and then come back and then it does that to you. Which door did I use? I don't remember which one is which. That's correct, that's correct, that's correct. Okay. We'll just... That's the first one. That's the second one. Let's see. Okay, second one. There we go. That's the bad boy. First, and then you gotta get the door to... What the heck? Yeesh. Never had so much trouble. Alright. So let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. And, yeah, it was the first ones that do it. Right. Yeah. Oof, that goes over a lot. Sweet. We have gel. Okay. Good idea to save again. Overwrite this time. And thinking I will... Frame rates! We're going to create a hallway here, so let me turn my highlighting back on. And let's pick that guy up. And yeah, structures back to SOE. And walls, walls, walls. There we go. There we go. Perfect. This should be a door right there. We'll do that. We'll take that one out. Or do I want it to be all the way down here? You know what? I think I want the door to be there instead. So let's do that. You know what? Hang on. we're gonna go back to... Let's see, what do we have? Nice. That guy. More secure. And you come in here, you see all the jail cells. We'll put another, like, office type thing in here somewhere or something where they can keep an eye on them. How do I want to build that? Good question. Oh, we have windows. Perfect. Let's pick that up, put that. They can sit in here and keep an eye on them. Then we'll need to pick that up so we can put another door here. Boom. Now we've got an office. You can come in here and you can watch them sleep and poop. Nice! I guess because it's a door, it's a little thicker. Yeah, it looked a little weird. Alright, let's do another survey. So since those are the jail cells, I guess this can be more offices. Yeah, okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. There's going to be no point having that or that. Oh, perfect. We're just going to lock this off. And these are all going to be lower. For obvious reasons. Perfect. Okay. So, I know these are rusty looking, but, you know, it is what it is. There are no clean versions of these, and it looks fine. But now you got, like, the long hallway down here. There's nothing in this hallway because you don't want anything, and this also helps keep the prisoners isolated. And then we're going to leave those up there because this is all going to be like this. So this is just going to be only visible from the other side. Oop. Get in there. Okay. This is all going to be dead space up here, not used for anything. Oh. Let's just go ahead and finish. Might as well get this all done and over with. Now that we kind of have the layout of what we're doing. Get in there. Okay, is that everywhere? Did I get in here? I did. Sweet. Okay. And then, oh yeah, over here. I think this is going to be the locker room. Maybe. Then we'll just do like a bunch of desks in here, more desks in here. And then we also need to make a stairwell somewhere. Let's see, come in here. Let's do it. Maybe like right here. Come down and then you come down. We'll do some sort of spiral staircase. Okay, we don't need that, so we can get rid of that. And let's see. Come down and then go down. Stairwell. Something like that. Not exactly, but I'm just kind of getting an idea. Ooh, maybe we'll do an elevator instead. Or both. We'll do maybe an elevator over here. Oh, nope. That's not no good. Can't do it there. Right here. Hello. Peeking through. That could be a decent spot. Let's take that out. Yeah, 'cause you come and then like boom, like there's the elevator. Okay. And then we got a staircase right here for... Why not? Exactly. Alright, let's see. Here to do a stairwell. Ooh. Yeah. God, I need more than one square to do stairwell. So maybe we won't do stairs. I'll just worry about the elevator for now, I guess. Let's see. There we go. How far down does this thing have to go? Let's see, that's a 2-story. I think it's probably like 3. Let me see. I gotta actually see these guys because I want, yeah, something kind of like that. So we want the 3-story like that. Button facing that way. Is that low enough? Ooh! Yeah. That's gonna kind of set our floor off. Oh, this thing slopes back up again. Ah.
Confirmed.
Hey! Oh, I put it in backwards. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to do that sideways like I did the other one. Because we got that stupid wall there. Yeah. Something like that. Let's call it back down.
First floor.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
We should have like subfloor, because this is technically the first floor, I guess. Yeah, I'd love to leave it going straight forward, but then you end up in a really bad spot. If that's the case, then I might just want to put this in the corner over here. I don't really want to do that, but might not have any options. Okay, that looks like it might still work. Let's take a look. Okay. Ooh, we're up against the rock. Shoot! What the fudge? And I could always just, like, make this room a little smaller. I don't like, though, how that's, like, so high. Like, I want it to be down more towards the actual ground there, but that might be fine. Alright, so let's, where am I going? Over here. Let's put in some floor. Stop right about there. That's gonna be the, the backside of the shooting range right there. I guess, yeah, the elevator just takes you down to the shooting range. Why not? I don't know. Let's put that in. Of course, now that I'm looking at it, I think we want to do this differently. I think I want that to be the backdrop of the shooting range, because that's kind of what you would normally see when you come down, is you would have like a slope like that to catch all the bullets as you shoot them. And then for the walls, this will kind of give you an idea. I want to put in like just some plain Jane walls like this. Boom. And I'll do the same over here. Okay, maybe not that space. I'll take that out, I'll take that out. And then, boom, there's your firing range. So yeah, we're gonna have to move some stuff around. Let's see if I can get one last one in here. Just because that was gonna bug me. Alright, so let's take out the elevator. Let's just finish closing this off. And then, yeah, that leaves way to get to the train station. Go ahead and close this. So I think we're gonna just have to do a stairwell. Oof. Oof. Okay, let me finish putting in the floors. Oh. So we got a little bit in the corner there. Not too worried about it. But how do we get down here? Hmm. I mean, well, no, can't put the elevator there. Haha. Ruh-roh. Oh, something here. We definitely don't want it in here, because that's where the jail cells are. Yeah, I might have to turn this around. I really don't want to, because this looks so cool. I mean, I suppose I could section off something here and have the stairs come down here-ish. Here-ish. Well, that actually could work here. We come down this way and then cut over that way, and then we make that into a hallway. So let's just lay out some steps. We'll put in... Ooh. Maybe use something different. Let me see. Maybe shorter ones, I think. Maybe something like that. Nope. Still too tall. Yeah. We'll have to put in like some shorties that come down a little bit, then we'll turn and then we'll come down. Something. Or maybe we'll come down this way and then go that way. That probably makes more sense. Come down like that. Perfect. Then you turn and come down this way. So let's put a little landing here. Like so. Oops. Go. Then so or like so, or maybe. Ooh, do we have half floors of that type? I know. Oops. Where am I going? We got the small square ones. We can maybe get away with that. All right. Let's use those. Create our hallway. Yeah, and then we'll just box this off and then do something, create a hall that goes straight down this way, and then you have protection that way. So let's go ahead and mock that up real quick. Let's pick that guy up, put that like so, which makes all that kind of irrelevant, but because we're gonna do this. There we go. Get in there. Perfect. Like that. Put that like that. Take that. Do that. Give me that guy. That other one's just going to be lost. There's nothing I can do about it. There we go. Actually, no, that should be like a... Ooh, we're going to see all that dirt down there, too. Wait. We have... sloped floors. Just do that just to cover it. Actually, let's take that out. And let's see if I can get this to lock. Alright, let's take these out. And let's get you... wants to lock every which way except for the way I want it to. Let's take out our stairs. Just store that one. Really? Like, why does it always not want to go the way I want it to freaking go? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's put you back. Let's try taking you out. There we go! You guys are probably like sitting there screaming at the screen, like telling me what to do, and I'm making it so difficult on myself. Alright. See if I can recreate that. Do that. Really? Alright, we're just gonna free place. I'm not gonna sit here and waste 10 million hours doing this. In which case, actually, I don't even know if I can view that. Hang on. Let's put you back. Here. Oh, I turned snapping off, you dope. Yeah, we'll close that off. And then... You know what? I probably didn't even need to do all that. Whatever. Yeah, because we're just gonna make the landing here. I probably actually only need it down here, to be honest. I don't know. Let's put the other set of stairs in. Like that. And then... that like that. Yeah, that'll work. And then let's put the wall in here. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Okay. Oh, cheese and crackers. This guy in here properly. I like it. I think. Of course, I might change out the stairs, though, because we got such a wide stairwell here that this is looking a little on the awkward side. Really, dude? Holy potatoes. Really? Some crackers, what are you doing to me? There we go. Oh, why everything's being so difficult. Alright. So we need another floor section in here then. Oh. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Dude, what the fudge? Oy, oy, oy. Oh my goodness. Get in there. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah. Okay. All that. Yeesh. Okay, we need to cover that back up. Okay. I think I said that like 100 times, but holy potatoes. Alright, let's put in some steps real quick and then we are done. I know I'm already way past my typical threshold here. Oh, you're not gonna snap, are you? Ugh. That will, of course. Really, dude? Take that out. Yeah, whatever. Oh, and you're not going to work either. Alright, that's okay. I have backup plan. Interior. We're going to go... maybe with the deco. See how the stairs look on this one. I think they're really dark. Yeah. I don't know if I want to use that, though. Nah, maybe we'll just do like plain wood or something. Well, let me see. What does the concrete steps look like? We get these guys. These dark too. There. Oh, what the heck? Why are they all dark? Alright, I guess... Ooh, do we have whitewashed wood floors? No. There we go, yeah. I guess for now, I'm just gonna put wood ones in. Put a floor in first, apparently. Really? There we go. Does that even work? Yes. That out. Never had so much trouble with a darn flight of stairs before. I have a feeling I'm not going to keep these. But for now, we're putting placers in. So I will leave that while I decide what I'm gonna do. Thinking too, I might just close this off completely. Help isolate the sound from the firing range down below. Okay. Hey. Yeah, we got holes everywhere we gotta fill. But hey, we got a design now. And off screen I will look at all the different stairs and pick something that's a bit more fitting. And yeah, there we go. Alrighty, that is going to do it for this episode. I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Till then, don't get irradiated.